Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Larry Madowo is coming out to embarrass William Samoei Ruto's Kenya Kwanza government. When look at the videos of Larry Madowo, who is now the current news reporter from CNN, and he is coming from Kenya, and his basis of leaking these videos is that Larry Madowo is saying that his work is to report news from whole Africa and not to be biased or to be positive. His work is to report news. And so there is a video of Larry Madowo exposing again JKIA, how water is leaking, And I asked myself, why is that Kenya Kwanza, they are so furious with this video of Larry Madowo? And so then, when you keenly watch whatever is happening at JKIA, how Larry Madowo has managed to leak the video, and Kenya Kwanza, the brigade, they don't want to see and watch the video because that's like, why is it that Larry Madowo is leaking these photos and videos, yet he's coming from Kenya? Remember, Larry Madowo ameandikwa kazi na CNN. He must come out to cover all news, no matter what. So those who are coming out to attack Larry Madowo is just doing his work. It's not exposing anyone because, we always have governments in this Africa. Something might happen wrong, but they usually don't want to show it, They want to show the world that everything is okay. And secondly, as I was just watching the video of Larry Madowo again, in terms of the flood in Mathare, Larry Madowo again came out exposing this man, William Ruto. Remember, we are not saying that it is only Kenya that is experiencing this issue of flood. Remember, even Dubai, we saw whatever was happening. You saw Tanzania. You saw different countries across the world that are also experiencing this issue of flood. But Kenyans, in terms of the video of Larry Madowo, you will see and understand, and even you can compare how the situation in Kenya, Mathare, and situation in Dubai, how the flood is. Maji mejaza manyumba za maana. But in Kenya, we have a president who is coming out to tell us that he's busy fighting for housing program. This housing program, inatakana ijengwe mahali kama hapo Mathare, unaona? Inatakana inajengwa kila mahali penye kuna hizi maslums, inajengwa kila mahali. But when look at the priority of William Ruto, is coming out to tell us some areas ndio inataka hizi housing program. And again, something that I've realized, even despite of these housing programs, remember one thing. These hustlers living in Mathare, Kibera, Kawangware, all over Nairobi slums, you will understand that they will not benefit from these houses. There are certain individuals who will literally benefit from these housing. So when you look at the video of Larry Madowo coming out to display how Mathare was, immediately the flood hit the Mathare, you will understand that Kenyans. You can compare even with what happened in Syokimau. You can compare with in Machakos. You can see, though, the flood is there, but manyumba za maana. But look at the video that Larry Madowo is exposing.
So this is up to past my ankles actually. The basketball court. Obviously, this is the state of it. And the waters have receded. This is almost 16 hours after the flooding began. But other parts of Mathare are in much worse condition. I've never actually seen anything like this. These raging waters. It before we got here, the residents say they pulled 4 bodies out of there, and they don't know how many more people could still be buried under their homes. Where we're standing, this used to be somebody's house. All that's left of it is because it's made of concrete. All the homes around it, all the homes that are made of iron sheets and wood, they're all gone. So what people are doing over there is trying to scavenge everything they own, probably left under there. You see some wood. They're trying to make use of the iron sheets. They can probably resell them, rebuild. Again, that's what we've been seeing across Mathare when people are trying to pull out whatever little is left. And the residents tell me when they're doing that, they've also been able to find sometimes survivors of the flooding and sometimes pull out bodies, because in the absence of an ambulance, in the absence of any kind of search and rescue team, it's the community that's coming together. How many of them survived last night is holding hands and trying to get people out of there, passing the kids around from one person to the other and going to higher ground. And even it's coming up to 4 p.m. What people are doing is pulling together their belongings and trying to go to higher ground because they don't know if there's going to be more flooding coming, but this is what's left. If you live next to a river, that's what happens. If you live in a situation where the drainage is not the best, then they're used to this cycle. If it's not the flooding, one woman, they tell us, she had fire close to her house, and then her house was completely devastated, damaged by the flooding they saw. So what you see over there, that's what is getting cleared. What's getting cleared is what's left of what used to be their homes. It's just debris now. They're trying to make sure that the waters flow, and it's just an unspeakable situation. And so many people just left here watching. They live here, they know these people. Some people remain unaccounted for. It's just...
Now, Kenyans, as I was just listening to the videos of Larry Madowo, I've received also a video of Boni Halwale coming out to complain about the Buhungu Stadium. Those contractors, they were given this tender to build Buhungu Stadium. They are nowhere to be seen. Why? You cannot work, yet someone has not paid you. You will find that you will work with your money, and these people that you're expecting to pay you, they will not. They just went there, they launched. After that, there's no money for contractor. The contractor decided to dump everything there. He goes in his other issues of business. But now Boni Halwale is coming out to ask, where are these contractors? Why is it that the government has not paid them? At the same time, Boni Halwale is coming out to say that the county government, led by Fernandez Baraza, should come out and fund it should come out and release money for the contractor. Let me ask you the question. Boni Halwale even sometimes reasons like someone who never went to school. You are complaining that the government has not released money for the Buhungu construction, Buhungu Stadium. The contractor has not been paid. As you know, Boni Halwale, the way you are arguing, you know very well, counties, they have not received fully what it is supposed to be disbursed to them. You know? And so, what you're telling Kenyans is that it is Fernandez Baraza who is having problem at the same to national government. Fernandez Baraza does not have any problem. The problem is national government. Even counties, they are not receiving the money. It is allocated to them. So if Boni Halwale is coming out to say this, he's literally exposing William Samoei Ruto.
Tumetembelea Buhungu Stadium kwa ahadi yetu ya kawaida ya oversight, na yale yenye tumeona, tungependa tuchukue fursa hii kuhimiza mwenye amepewa hii kandarasi kwamba mchezo ya kuja hapa imekuwa ya paka na panya awache. Bila alichukua site, he is supposed to continue kwa sababu hii kandarasi is time bound. Tunataka hii stadium iwe tayari in time for the forthcoming African Games. This is the only message I have today. Hii kitu tumekwama, kutokana na failure to pay contractors. Tena hii inaenda kuwa the same story. We are tired of stalled projects in Kakamega. Mheshimiwa Barasa, tunakumbuka wakati uliingia katika ofisi, account ya Bonface Mheshimiwa Paranya alikupatia hapo 500 million shillings. Hiyo 500 million ni nzuri, bila sasa unasaidiwa na national government kuchukua dhari $500 million kulipa huyu mwanakandarasi, ndio wakingoja pesa kutoka national government ndio yako NDC cash.
Kenyans, I think we are having a government that they will not allow you to tell Kenyans the truth or tell the world the truth. That is the situation in Kenya. Yet our president is bragging across the world as someone who is busy changing the narrative. This man is doing nothing, I'm telling you. I know some people might not agree, but sometimes I ask myself, what are these things that usually these hustlers who supported William Ruto, and some of them are still supporting William Ruto, are saying that William Ruto has done? William Ruto has done. Which kind of these things? Because I want to know, what are these things? Because ukiangalia hustler fund imeanguka mpaka mguu imeangalia juu. Ukiangalia housing program imesimama, no construction inaendelea. Ukiangalia issue ya mamboga na bodaboda government hakuna. Serikali ya William Ruto akina Mudavadi, na hawa wengine. Ukiangalia the issue of taxation, ndio. Ukiangalia the issue of borrowing, ndio, they are borrowing. Then William Ruto is a tourist president. Is a president that will come out and go to visit other countries while we are having crisis. I remember there is a story that was arising today that Samia Suluhu never attended the Jamhuri Day celebration in Kenya because alikuwa na ngangana vile ana solve the issue of flood in Tanzania. But we as our president anaenda hata Ghana, anaenda Guinea Bissau, wakati madaktari wameenda strike hakuna solution. Anarudi baada hakuna solution. Leo ameattend huko celebration ya Jamhuri Day ya Tanzania, ameacha flood inamaliza watu. Then this man is traveling telling you that I'm busy securing good things. What are these good things? That is the question. So they're feeling bad if Akina Larry Madowo and Boni Elwale are exposing them. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till you meet in another video.